Hi, Dad. We all wanted to get together to wish you a happy birthday. We want to show you something that Leo made first. Here it is. I'm going to give it to everybody so they can wish you a happy birthday. First, I'll give it to Rachel.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Alan. Hope you have a great day. Sorry we can't be with you.
We love you.
Happy birthday. We love you.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Woo!
Hi, Dad. As you celebrate your 90th birthday, I wanted to share a few stories that I remember from my childhood. And one of the things I remember way back when is you were taking a karate class, and then we were talking about how strong you were getting, and you then held yourself up on a pole. You picked yourself up and went and sort of held yourself up on like a flag, just totally horizontal. I remember I was so impressed by that. Another thing I was so impressed about that you could do is you can sign your name in all directions and upside down or backwards and everything else like a mirror. I guess that now that I look back at it, it was because you were a dentist and you're so used to looking at things in the mirror. Another thing we did whenever we went somewhere and you took the boys and myself to a hotel, you never took the first room. And I remember asking you why that was. And you would always say, no, this room is no good. And then you told me afterwards that you always get a better room if you refuse the first room. Moving forward to college, when I got my master's degree and you came for graduation, one of the funnier things I remember is you had your hair in a perm. It was all curly. And I remember it was really very funny. Now, if we move back to my adulthood, I remember you and Suzanne when I first... when we had Rachel and I was picking you up at the airport, your first time you were visiting, you came out, I picked you up on the curb, and you and Suzanne basically shoved me out of the way so you can see and meet Rachel. And I remembered at that point, like where it happened in the pecking order, that I had lost a little bit from being the oldest son to now having my daughter, being my oldest daughter. She was now in charge. And speaking of Rachel, I remember you used to, one of the things she called you was Big Daddy. I remember that was really very funny. Now, one of my memories with Leo is when we were on our baseball trip going to all the different stadiums. When we were in New York, you and Leo and I went to both the Mets and the Yankees, and it was kind of nice to have 3 generations of Verchels there at the games. Anyway, Dad, I wanted to wish you a very, very happy 90th birthday. I love you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Hello, Dad. I just wanted to say thank you for always being a part of our lives, even when we have lived on opposite coasts. It has meant a lot to us and the kids. You always tried to come out for special occasions such as Briss's birthdays and holidays when you could, and we really do appreciate that. I also have loved all of the time we have spent with you in New York, going to museums and eating at all your favorite spots. I have very fond memories of your apartment, Seder's there and other events, and I loved your lovely, I guess they weren't pink, they were cranberry walls. And I remember even just last year we were in New York for our 30th anniversary, and you insisted on taking us out to a nice meal. And we had a great dinner at Tavern on the Green in Central Park with wonderful food, a lovely patio, and it was really such a lot of fun. So thank you for being a great father-in-law and granddad to my kids. I hope you have a wonderful 90th birthday. Sorry we can't be there in person to celebrate with you. This pandemic is really messing with our ability to have some fun. Happy birthday.
Happy 90th birthday, Dad. One of my favorite memories of us growing up was when you took us to Game 5 of the 1969 World Series, which the Mets won. You always took us to baseball games, and I really appreciate it. And we've continued the tradition for 20 years. So I love you very much, and enjoy your birthday.
So I've been thinking about legacy lately and what I want to leave to the world. And it got me to thinking about your legacy, Dad, and what you have left to the world. In a lot of ways, the legacy you've left is your children. You taught us a lot about being good, loving human beings and you definitely have 4 sons and many grandchildren who love you very much. Through your actions, you have taught us love and unconditional support. You've helped us through many a tough time, and we survived them just like you have done throughout your life. I've also learned from you how to honor my parents, just like you did with Grandma and Grandpa. Your love for travel has inspired me, and traveling the world is one of my favorite things to do. I love all the recommendations you give us, and I love all the stories of the world you tell me. And lastly, I think you have passed on your sense of humor to me. And while as a student, I have definitely surpassed the teacher, I know you were a very strong influence. Before I end, there is one thing you've taught me I could have done without. Your addiction to chocolate and sweets are definitely rubbed off on me, and I must say, as delicious as sweets are and how much I enjoy them, I'm not so sure it's the healthiest thing to pass on to your children. Anyway, I just wanted to wish you a happy 90th birthday and tell you I love you and that I wish I was there for you today. Thanks for all the things you've taught me that I mentioned in this video and all the things that you taught me that I did not mention in this video. I love you very much. Happy birthday.
Hi, Alan. So your big day is finally here. 90. Wow, that is really amazing. And you make it look so easy. I still remember my first Rochelle gathering at your 70th birthday and 25th wedding anniversary celebration here in Florida. It was a fabulous party, and seeing you interact with all of the grandchildren in the pool, dancing with your lovely wife and friends, and spending time with your family showed how proud and happy you were and are of everyone that was there celebrating with you. It was also as obvious to me then as it is now that you have placed a great importance on family. This is one of the greatest traits that you have passed on to your sons, especially to David, and I thank you for that. It has been an amazing journey getting to know you and all of the Rochelles over the last 20 years, and fun seeing all of the good traits that you have passed on to David. Your sense of humor, compassion, devotion to anything sweet, quick wit, love of travel, enjoyment of playing cards, and your unyielding devotion to your wife and family are all wonderful things that I see in my husband that he has gotten from you. So, on this 90th birthday, a day where we should usually gather at another grand Rochelle family party, we will just have to wait a few more months. So until then, and in true Maria the bartender fashion, I toast to you for not only turning 90, but for the great job that you have done in passing on your legacy to your children. Happy 90th birthday, Alan. I love you. Cheers.
Hi, Dad. We wanted to wish you a happy birthday. We've been coming up with ways we wanted to thank you for all the work you do.
Thank you so much for being so supportive when we were visiting my mom.
For letting me stay with you guys after my AMDA summer intensive.
For all the times we went to the park together.
And thank you for all the texting and support you've given me as I've raised these 2 rascals. Again, happy birthday! We love you!
Happy birthday! We're really excited to see you and we love you.
Hi Grandpa, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I really enjoyed playing Words with Friends with you lately. I hope all is well and I'll talk to you soon.
Happy 90th birthday, Grandpa. I wish I could be there to celebrate with you, and I can't wait until we can get together again soon. I hope you have a wonderful birthday and a year filled with joy. I love you so much, Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. We're so happy for you, and we can't wait to see you when all of this is over. The thing I miss most about you is the big, wet kisses that you always plant on our cheeks when you see us. And my second favorite thing is that you call us every year and sing happy birthday to us. So this year we're going to sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Grandpa Alan. Happy birthday to you. And many more. We love you, Grandpa. Happy birthday.
Hi, Grandpa. It's Rebecca here. I'm just wrapping up a long day of covering breaking news, but I heard that the real breaking news is out there in New York. And no, it's not about COVID. It's the fact that you turned 90 years old. That's crazy. 9 decades. That's really something that should be celebrated. And unfortunately, because of COVID, though, we can't really throw you the celebration that you deserve, and we should all be getting together, and I can't think of a better reason to reunite and to celebrate other than your birthday, turning 90 years old. We have to do it next year, so I hope that you're hunkering down and staying safe so that we can all get back together and throw you the birthday bash that you deserve. Love you.
Hey, Grandpa. Happy birthday. You're turning 90. That's such a big milestone. And I figured, you're turning 90. I figured I'd share a memory of mine that from when I was a child, when I was young, a while back, that I really cherish of us together. I was in New York. I was with Mom and Dad, so I don't know exactly. I guess we were just probably coming up there to visit. And you took us to this restaurant called Neary's, I think it was what it was called. The owner was Jimmy Neary. And he had these NFL rings, like I think they were Super Bowl rings that he had on display. And you knew him, so you got him to bring him out for me to try them on because I thought they were really interesting. And I have this super sweet picture of me as like a little kid, and I'm wearing the rings, and you're on one side and he's on the other side. And it was every time we go to New York, I love visiting with you guys, and it was so nice to see you. And that was just it's like a really cool little moment that we had together that I really appreciated, and it's something I really cherish. So I think I figured I'd share it with you so you could cherish it too. Happy birthday, Grandpa! I love you really much. Happy 90th. Woo!